I apologize in advance for the garbage video that you will no doubt watch in the coming future. And I also apologize for the lack of movie software that I have. There's not going to be any cool effects or anything like that. So good luck with that and enjoy. Welcome everyone to your Tuesday night entertainment with Mike Hannon, the rapist. As you can see, I've been Movembering. It's been about 19 days. I got some red in there, some white, and some chest hair to go along with it, so you're welcome. We're going to talk today about everyone that sucks. There's going to be a lot of fuck yous, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's start with week 1. In week 1, I played Adam. I scored over 170 points, a feat that's been accomplished 8 times this year. Of course, one of those 8 times is the person I'm playing, Adam, who beats me by 0.4 points. So I'm going to go with a fuck Adam on this one. Week 2. Week 2 I'm going to skip over for the most part. I lost by 51.8 points. Kind of brutal. I think it's going to be a fuck me on that one. Go ahead and charge me commish. Week 3. Week 3. I play Steve. Steve, we know by week 3 is garbage. It should be an easy win. You got some 0-2 teams going to get at it, but Steve is really the one that looks worst. What happens? Well, Julius Thomas, great underperformance on Monday Night Football. Basically allows Steve to escape with a 3.9 point victory. I'm going to go with the fuck Julius Thomas on this one, and it won't be his last. Week 4, I come in favored by 26.6 points against Cumshot, and what happens? I lose by 5.3 points to Mr. John. Despite putting up 133 points, I can't get too angry because I would have lost to anyone but Eric that week. Speaking of Eric, week 5. All right, he comes in, I lose again by 14.5 points this time. Key performances by Ray Rice and Dez sealed the deal for Eric, dropping me at this point to 0-5. That brings us to week 6. In week 6, I end up losing to Kevin. I come into this game thoroughly expecting to win. Phillip Rivers, I'm not sure if it was Sunday Night Football or Monday Night Football, but he's the last player on the other side to play. He underperforms madly, putting up a big old 13 points, allowing Kevin to escape with a 3.8 point victory. In addition to my loss, which dropped me to 0-6, I lose Doug Martin, who gives a shit, and Randall Cobb for the season. The fuck yous for week 6 go to Phillip Rivers, Randall Cobb, and Doug Martin. Week 7 ends up being the week that I get to taste victory. Thank you, Sausage, for doing that for me. He put up a lousy 80 points, essentially guaranteeing me the win. I will note that John still would have lost had he played the Polish Sausage. In addition, this was the week that Adam's video came out regarding the Mike Hannon rule. A little late considering I got the victory, but turns out playoffs were not in my future. The Giants, however, are in the hunt, according to ESPN, for the NFC playoff picture. In addition, I also lost Reggie Wayne that week, so he'll get my fuck you for week 7, and really brought my team to an all-time low. Week 8 provided a chance for Austin and I to have a rematch, and in that game we essentially switched scores. I put up a lousy 80. In this week, only 4 players, a couple of which were on the bench, were able to post scores higher than 10. So that's going to just be another fuck me week. Week 9 was the highlight of my season. I put up 170 points, for the second time, giving me 2 of the 8 times that happened all season. Not something you'd expect from one of the teams competing for the toilet bowl in weeks to come. I beat Eric by 57 points that week. I wish it was 0.8 more, but it wasn't. And this was the week I had 50-plus points coming out of Thursday Night Football by a good showing by the Bengals versus the Dolphins. Week 10 continued my high from Week 9. I posted another victory against the Collins brothers. It gave me my only win streak of the year, which was pretty cool. Another less than 80-point performance by Colin basically sealed the deal. My fuck you for the week goes to Mike James, yet another running back on my team to hit the IR. Have you seen Bobby Rainey recently? Someone should pick him up. That brings us to the weekend that just passed, Week 11. My loss to Steve pales in comparison to the showdown with Eric for total points 4 to try and sneak into that 6th playoff spot. My fuck yous will go to Keenan Allen and Julius Thomas, his second. Yep. They both left their respective games early based on injuries. Clearly, a single pass, a pass for -2 yards would have tied me with Eric. So, definitely sucks. Turn the fuck off, man. With all that said, I'll offer some good luck to those in the playoffs. Watch yourself, John. I'm coming for you, and hope you all have a good week. Peace.